Morning, everybody. Hey, we're very, very sorry for the technical difficulties here. I'll take full responsibility for that, my friend Brian.
Okay.
Can you
So
hear me okay?
we're flying without a net here, live and in person.
All right, good. Hey, technical difficulties happen every once in a while. We had some trouble with our streaming service, also had some audio problems. I think my Wi-Fi is not doing well. Other than that, I'm having a great day.
All
So
right. Happy Friday to you.
everybody, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you made it over here. As we get started, I'll be updating some information on our website so more people can catch up. But let's get started today. I'm going to kind of gloss over what we normally talk about and just welcome in our two guests. So Brian and Sean, welcome again today. Glad to have you back.
We're glad to be back. Thanks for having us.
Andy.
All right, wonderful. Well, sometimes we run into technical difficulties and sometimes we handle it, sometimes we don't. So hopefully the rest of the broadcast will go well. Before we get started, I just want to welcome everybody to our Incentive Concepts live broadcast, and thanks for joining us. We always have a great time doing these things, and as you know, it's not a slick, as you can tell, it's not a slick performance here, but we're going to do our best. So Brian and Sean are back after a wonderful broadcast in April. And so Brian, what's new since we spoke to you a couple months ago?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us back. I can't believe it's been since April. The time's been flying by, even in home isolation here. But thank you for having us back. Today, we wanted to focus a little bit on how our Bose smart speakers can help with everyday life in the current situation, where a lot more people are working from home and looking to get their news and information from their smart speakers, as opposed to watching TV. The reason I kind of wanted to bring this broadcast together is I stumbled upon an article that was published on April 30th from Yahoo Finance News. And I don't like to read usually right off of a page, but I wanted to make sure I got the stats correct because I thought it was very interesting. And after I read through this, and we're going to show you how our smart home speakers can improve your living situation with both great audio and, of course, being able to access news and information. So it says a new NPR report found that more people are using their smart speakers for news, music, and entertainment. Around 3/4 of US adults 18 and up said their routines had been impacted due to COVID-19, and their media habits have changed as a result. Since the outbreak, 35% of US smart speaker owners say they're listening to more news and information through their device, and 36% say they've increased their consumption of music and entertainment. And of course, these figures skew even higher when looking at the 18 to 34 age group. In fact, 50% report an increase in news and information consumption, and 52% said they've increased their listening of music and other sorts of entertainment. So as you know, Bose has some fantastic products that you just saw. Hopefully the video ran correctly that we just were showing. We're going to focus on 3 of those products: the Home Speaker 500, Home Speaker 300, and the portable home speaker. So they're fantastic products. They got great features and benefits. Once again, for anybody who does not know me, my name is Brian Surette. I'm the National Accounts Manager for the Premium Incentive Channel at Bose Corporation. Happy to be here with our partners, Incentive Concepts, and I'm joined by Sean Mackie, who is a global trainer that also supports the Premium Incentive Channel. So he is a great help to me when we're doing these broadcasts. So thank you.
All right, great. Thanks a lot, Brian. And those are some amazing stats. You shared that article with me, and I was very impressed. I'm going to put a link to those, to that full article in the chat box, so people can just go over and read it at their leisure. But before we turn over to Sean here, I want to ask our viewers our first kind of poll question, which is something we've been starting the past few weeks. Where do you think most people keep their voice search device in their home? What room in the home do you think most people keep their search device? Go ahead and put that in the chat, and we'll come back to that in a second. Also, our giveaway for today is an amazing Bose portable home speaker, which we're going to talk about. It's in the Lux Silver color. And if you go over to incentiveconcepts.com/portable, and I promise there's no technical difficulties with that. So incentiveconcepts.com/portable, and you can enter for a Bose portable home speaker. So Sean, again, good to have you back. We're going to turn it over to you now. And what do you have planned for us today?
Yeah, we're going to walk through our portable, our home speakers, our smart home speakers. This is a new ecosystem for us that we've been developing over the past 2 to 3 years. And, you know, at Bose, when we develop products, we're either creating a new market or a new category that didn't exist before. Some good examples of that are noise canceling headphones when we introduced those back in 2001. And then more recently, Bose frames. These products didn't exist. We really created an audio category. But there's also other times where we're entering an existing market. And when we do that, we take a look at what customers love, like, dislike, or hate about the current products, and we say, how can we be better and different? And I really want to highlight those areas. We certainly saw the explosion initially with the Amazon Echo Dot, and then with the Google Home, and then it really just started taking off. So it just made a natural fit to integrate this into a new ecosystem, which allows for multi-room audio, so you can have different music or different things happening in different rooms, or you can have the same sound through each of the rooms. So the two areas that we heard, common pain points, and we interview customers, we research customers, we look at reviews, we look at ratings, and two of the big pain points that we decided we could focus on, the first was audio quality, and certainly that's in our wheelhouse. We are pretty expertise at getting a big sound out of a small package, so that was certainly something we could definitely tackle. And the second frustration we were hearing that was really common that we wanted to solve was microphone pickup. And a lot of times, maybe the viewers have experienced this, if the room is noisy or the music's playing, your device can have a hard time hearing your voice, and you ended up repeating yourself multiple times and sometimes eventually screaming at the device for it to hear you to get that command. So we really wanted to approach that. We've have over 40 years of expertise in microphone pickup systems, so we felt that could be a real differentiator for us. So we'll dive right in. We're going to first talk about our first product that we came up with, and this is our premium smart home speaker. It's the Bose Home Speaker 500. And I want to show you kind of what we're doing with the microphone system. We're actually using 8 microphones, and these are echo canceling microphones and adaptive beamforming microphones. And all I can say is they're incredible. The product can be blasted in full blast, or you can have a really noisy household, or you can be in another room and this thing can hear you. It's really amazing. The voice pickup, being able to hear you in really any environment, is really what differentiates these products from what's out on the market. So acoustically, we're doing something really interesting and different. So you'll notice down at the bottom, dual opposing transducers. None of the speakers are actually firing into the room. They're actually firing out left and right. And we did a lot of initial testing with this product, and we found that most people liked the experience. And we kind of tagged this product as it has the widest sound of any smart speaker on the market, and it is room filling. As the sound radiates out to the sound, then bounces off the walls, it just fills the room up, and the sound is so much larger than the physical size of the speaker. And to get that tremendous deep distortion-free bass, we're using a technology called quiet port technology, which allows the product to really play at a pretty high volume and not have to worry about any type of distortion. So it's clean, pure, deep bass. Then we introduced recently I'll get back to the top of the speaker here just to show you what the controls look like. And what's interesting with this product is that there's actually 3 ways to control the product. You can control it with your voice, you can control it with the Bose Music app, and you can also control it with the 6 presets. And you'll see those numbers down at the bottom. And we kind of took a cue from the car radio. We all have our 6 presets when we get in our car. And we wanted to have that ability. So if you come home from work and you just want to hit a button and your music starts playing, you can assign anything you want to any of those 6 presets. That could be a radio station, it could be a podcast, it could be an album, it could be a playlist, really anything you want. So has a lot of nice controls on there for one-touch access to your favorite music. It also has an auxiliary input as well as Bluetooth connectivity and transport controls as well. And if you want to mute the mic so the device isn't listening to you, you can easily hit that right there. So transitioning into the next product that we came out with, our home speaker, our Bose Home Speaker 300, which is at a little lower price point, little smaller size. It still has the 8 microphone system in there. And acoustically, it's doing something unique. This kind of looks like something out of a Dr. Seuss book in its design, but it's a really unique acoustic approach that we took with this. And you'll notice that the transducer is actually firing down into an acoustic deflector. So what happens is that sound radiates 360 degrees evenly from all sides of the product. And the port that you see here helps deliver really, really deep, rich bass from a small product. So the way it works acoustically is great because you have that on a counter. the sound is bouncing off the rear walls, the side walls, and just filling up the room with sound. So it's really impressive the amount of volume, deep bass, and overall spaciousness we can get from a really small speaker. So here's the top of the product. Looks very similar to the Home Speaker 500 with the 6 presets, aux and Bluetooth input, and transport controls, as well as mic volume as well. And Andy, I'll kick it back to you.
Excellent. You could just stop sharing your screen there.
You got it.
All right. Thank you very much. So just back again, apologies to everybody. I heard that there was some annoying clicking sounds during the broadcast, and we had the wrong stream up beforehand, but hey, we're back. We deal with it, right, Sean? And we're going to do our best. But, but thank you. The Home Speaker 500 and 300 looks like they have all the bells and whistles that anybody really needs out there. And let's go back to that poll real quick. Well, before we do that, Brian, what's your favorite part about the Home Speaker 300 or 500?
Well, Andy, I love both of them. I've been looking at the poll, and kitchen is coming up a lot. And I would say that the Home Speaker 500 is my favorite. It is the top of the line product, and it sits right in my kitchen. And it's, like Sean said, the room filling sound that comes out of this product is absolutely amazing. You have to hear it to believe it. But what I really like on it is that it's got the little screen that shows you the album cover artwork. So it's very similar to when you're listening to music on Spotify or your favorite streaming service on your phone. You're able to see the album artwork and who the artist and the title is of the song as you're listening. It's, you know, a very small detail, but it's one that just makes that product the perfect product for the main area of the home, which is usually the kitchen.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you. And back to our little poll where we asked what we thought, what people thought was the most popular room in the home for their smart devices or their voice-enabled devices. And a lot of people put kitchen, bedroom. I saw a patio, which is where I like to have my devices. But actually, according to a poll by Curo Creative, which is a London-based analytics company, 52% of users keep their smart device in a common room, like a living room or a family room. So those of you who put living room or family room, you guys got that correct. And then the next highest is 25% keep a smart device in their bedroom. And then the third is 22% keep it in the kitchen. Where do you, Sean, where do you keep your Home Speaker 300 or 500, just out of curiosity?
Mine's in the kitchen. Yep. Easy access for everybody. My kids cook a lot, so they use it to dial up recipes and timers for the oven. So that's, and also it's a place where they do a lot of their homework now that they're at home, and they can get some of their homework questions answered right there as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, ours is in our living room, I have to admit, but so I guess I win the prize there too for getting that right. But anyway, so make sure to head over to incentiveconcepts.com/portable. I already see lots of people entering the contest in incentiveconcepts.com or incentiveconcepts.com/portable. Not on my game this morning, apparently. And enter for that portable home speaker. What you got next for us, Sean, speaking of the portable home speaker?
Yeah, we're going to talk about our last product in the lineup and our latest addition, which is quickly becoming my favorite Bose product because of its versatility. And it's the Bose portable home speaker. And what makes this product so unique, it's that it's in a 2-in-1 product. So in the home, when it's connected to Wi-Fi, it's a smart home speaker. But if you want to take it out to the beach, you can now turn it into a Bluetooth speaker. So it's really versatile. It's 2-in-1. It's a Bluetooth speaker when you're on the go, and it's a smart home speaker when you're at home and within Wi-Fi range. So we'll talk a little bit about what's going on here acoustically. So it has the great microphone pickup system that we talked about earlier. And it's doing something similar to the Home Speaker 300, where the driver is firing down into an acoustic deflector and radiates 360 degrees. And you'll notice above those are what we call passive radiators. They're not a speaker, they're really just a passive radiator. So the low frequencies vibrate those passive radiators and create a tremendous amount of bass. So a very unique Bose solution to getting a lot of bass out of a really small product. And the 360-degree sound really works great in a portable environment, especially maybe if you're in the backyard, you got a group of people kind of hanging out in the backyard, you can drop it right in the middle, and everyone around you in the circle is hearing the same sound evenly, which is a really great feature. So if we look at the top of the product, it has simple controls right on there, and it has a light ring that will give you feedback whether the voice assistant is listening to you. It also gives you where your volume is at, so the light indicator will change up and down. And there's other controls that will flash on there, so give you some feedback right on the top of the product. And as Brian mentioned, what's great is that we do have a docking station that comes with the product, so when it's at home, you can just drop it right on the dock. You know it's fully charged. Then when you're ready to go, just pick it up and you're good to go. So it's quickly becoming my favorite product, just in its versatility, being able to use it inside the home and outside the home.
Excellent, excellent. Love the look of that thing. That for use at the home and on the go, kind of clicks both of those boxes, don't you think, Sean?
Yeah, someone's going to win one.
Yeah, no kidding. I put another poll in the comments and I asked, what percentage in 2022 of web searches will be performed using voice commands? And looks like Jennifer said 35%, Kelly 45%, MP and Teresa both say 25%. And so according to Gartner, which is a leading research and advisory company, voice search will be used for nearly 1/3 of all web browsing sessions in 2020. So I guess that's 33.333, percent. So 1/3, that's fantastic. And just even more evidence that smart speakers are becoming even more popular. Brian, you want to jump on here? What's your favorite part about the portable home speaker?
Well, like Sean said, the portable home speaker's got that charging dock, so I have mine out on my back porch. So when I'm getting ready to go outside and use my Broiler King grill to cook some burgers for the family, it's great to be able to just grab that portable speaker. It's 100% charged. I go outside, do some grilling, play some of my favorite songs, and then be able to come back in with a great dinner, and then put the speaker right back on that docking station, and it's recharging again, ready to go for the next time that I need it. It's a great product, and as simple as it seems, that little handle, it's kind of a big speaker, so to kind of carry it around without that handle would be a little bit awkward. It's a very simple thing, but that handle just makes it. It's a neat little product.
Well, you got to invite me over because I want to know what's on the Broiler King grill.
Gladly. Come on.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for everybody for watching again. And we're doing great. We're moving along here. Sean, I understand you got a couple other cool things to cover today.
I sure do. So last time we spoke, we talked about our Bluetooth portfolio speakers, the Soundlink Revolve products, the Soundlink Color, and the Soundlink Micro, and how they make great alternatives to traditional computer speakers in this work from home environment. And really, it's kind of a 3-in-1 product, right? So it can connect easily to your computer via Bluetooth. It also has speakerphone capability, so you can take phone calls and be on conference calls. And then when you're done with work, grab it and go, bring it out on the deck or the backyard, and you have a nice music system that's portable as well. Now, what I want to talk about next is the ability that we've just introduced, technology called SimpleSync. I talked last time about our concept of better with time, that the product that you own now is actually going to be a better product in a year or 2 or 3 years down the line, because we can control these products and add new features and enhancements. And last time I spoke how you can connect our headphone 700 up to our smart soundbars. Well, and additionally, you can now pair our Bluetooth speakers with our smart Wi-Fi speakers, which is really great. So if you owned maybe an older product and you got one of our new smart speakers, they weren't able to really speak to each other. Now they can. And I want to give a quick demonstration of how that works. So I'm going to load up my Bose Music app here. Hopefully you can see that on the screen. So I have my Bose Portable connected. I'm going to start playing a little music from one of my favorite radio stations. And I can click on group speakers down here at the bottom. Now I can select any number of my home speakers, obviously smart home speakers, because it sees those in there, but I'm going to connect to my daughter's Revolve Plus here.
Battery 100%.
So now those two products are connected. So you can see here as I change the volume, I have independent volume on the Revolve or the Portable, or I can group them all together and control them all as one. So it's really a great feature for customers who maybe own both products, and now they can have a multi-room system, have one playing and maybe move it in a different part of the room, which is great. So it's a nice feature for customers to integrate our smart speakers with our Bluetooth speakers. And Brian, I think you have the Soundlink Color.
Oh, sorry, I was clicking on my side video. Nothing was happening. Yes, I do. Actually, the Soundlink Color, the one thing that I like about this product is that we're able to continue to change the colors. This is our newest version of it. It's called Citron, and it replaced the coral red color that we had a few years ago. And this product is very durable. Again, it's got the silicone coating, completely encased, so it can take a good splashing if you're out at the poolside and someone does a cannonball and splashes all over this. It can take the water without damaging the product. From a business standpoint, even though the Soundlink Color Series 2 has been on the market for a few years now, this is still one of the most popular, best-selling personal portable speakers that we sell. Is doing fantastic in this channel at a very attractive $129 price point, and also does great with our retail partners. So this product here is tried and true, a great addition to your Bluetooth speaker family. And as Sean just said, it now can be connected with SimpleSync to our smart home products that we're featuring today.
And the last product in our lineup, which I just love this product for how rugged it is. This is pretty much an indestructible product in the Soundlink Micro with its very thick, durable silicone outer wrapping, as well as the strap, which is awesome. You can strap this to your cooler when you bring it to the beach. I sometimes strap it to my deck. You can strap it to your handlebar handles, your backpack, what have you. So you can just take this wherever you want, throw it in the bag. It can take a drop. It's not going to be affected. And this is actually a completely waterproof speaker, meaning this can be submerged underwater. This can take any amount of rain and water. You can go swimming with it and you'll be fine. And I do want to give you a little an example of how well this does work. This product has actually been sitting in this dunk tank here for about an hour. Let's see if I can line that up properly. You'll notice, you'll see the water spraying out of the product. I've got to go in for a bath.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
Come out and you'll see the water shooting out of it. So yeah. Indestructible product, so you can really bring it anywhere you'd like and not have to worry about it.
Wow, that was so cool. I've left my Micro out in the rain before, but seeing it in a dunk tank like that really proves how durable and waterproof it is. That's
yeah,
amazing.
and I'll leave it out. I'll leave it strapped to my deck all summer, and I never even have to think about it. So yeah, it's
very impressive. Very impressive. Let's look at some of the comments here. Let's see. A great gift for golf tournaments for sure. I imagine you could just strap it to the steering wheel or the golf cart or even your golf bag. Strapping it to chairs when you're sitting out by the river for sure. You said backpack, all of that. That's fantastic. With people getting outside more today, I'm sure that's a wonderful gift. Brian, any closing thoughts from you before we say goodbye for the week?
Oh, well, once again, thank you for having us back. That dunk tank, we used that at a trade show in Las Vegas, and the Micro went for 2 full weeks for about 10 hours a day getting dunked in that tank and never died on us. It just kept going. So it is a super durable product and fantastic for everyday use. So thank you, Sean, for showing us that great demonstration on it. But again, thank you so much for having us. This has been a lot of fun. I know we're going a little bit over, so I won't talk too long, but just also wanted to thank Sean for helping me with this broadcast. You do a fantastic job as always. And Andy, I'm looking forward to coming back if you'll have us.
Oh, heck yeah, we'll have you back. Maybe later this summer we can figure out a time to have you back. And awesome. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Brian. Again, you guys are great guests. Again, folks, if you're watching, sorry for the glitches. The gremlins got us today, but we'll get that figured out before next time. Speaking of next time, Next week on Thursday, we're going to go back to our regular scheduled time, which is 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. Kevin Hagan, our VP of Sales, is gonna take my seat as the host, and myself, Kate Rank, and Aaron Cook are going to join him, and we're going to be talking about some gifts that are good for the stylish professional, for the employee who's working from home, and for the fitness enthusiast. So make sure to join us for that. And then on June 18th, we're going to start our regional showcases, and Sarah Swenson, who is up in Minnesota and Dakota's area, she's going to join us for one of our first regional shows. So make sure to tune in for that on June 18th as well. Again, Brian, Sean, you guys are great. Thank you so very much. Head on over to incentiveconcepts.com/portable. One last reminder on that to enter for that for that contest. So again, Brian, Sean, thanks a lot. Thanks to everybody for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.